Headphone train your ear to understand fast English without translating. Episode 6. My first part-time job. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Train Your Ear. I'm Emily. Today, you're going to listen to a simple story about my first part-time job. Before we begin, remember one important rule. Relax. Your ears are learning. Your brain is learning. Let's begin. I still remember my first part-time job. I was 17 years old. It was during the summer. School was over, and I had a lot of free time. One morning, I decided that I wanted to get a job. I wanted to earn some money. I also wanted to learn how to work with other people. At first, I didn't know where to look. I talked to my parents. My mother suggested a small cafe near our house. I thought it was a good idea. The next morning, I walked to the cafe. I was a little nervous. I stood outside for a few seconds. Then I took a deep breath and walked in. A friendly woman was standing behind the counter. I smiled and said, "Excuse me, are you looking for someone to help during the summer?" "Actually, we are." Her name was Mrs. Brown. She was the manager of the cafe. She asked me a few simple questions. She wanted to know my name, my age, and why I wanted the job. I told her that I wanted to learn new skills and become more responsible. She liked my answer. Then she said, "Can you start tomorrow morning?" I couldn't believe it. I got the job. I thanked her and walked home with a big smile. The next morning, I woke up early. I put on my clean clothes and left home. When I arrived at the cafe, there were already many customers. I suddenly felt nervous again. Mrs. Brown smiled and said, "Don't worry, Emily. You'll learn." My first job was simple. I had to clean tables. I also had to carry cups and help prepare simple drinks. At first, everything seemed easy. But then the cafe became very busy. People came in one after another. One customer wanted coffee. Another wanted tea. Someone ordered a sandwich. I tried to remember everything. Then I made my first mistake. He had ordered tea. I gave him coffee. I looked at him and said, "I'm sorry. I made a mistake." He smiled and said, "That's okay. I quickly brought him the correct drink. Mrs. Brown saw what happened. She didn't get angry. She said, "Everyone makes mistakes." From that moment, I started checking every order carefully. After a few hours, I became more comfortable. I learned where everything was. I learned how to use the coffee machine. I learned how to speak politely to customers. I also learned how important teamwork was. There were 3 other workers at the cafe. One was a young man named Daniel. He was very friendly. He had worked there for almost 2 years. He showed me how to do many things. Whenever I had a question, I asked him. He always helped me. During lunch, we talked about school, sports, music, and our plans for the future. He loved cooking. I told him that I enjoyed learning English. He laughed and said, "Then you should talk to the customers as much as possible." He was right. At first, I was afraid of making mistakes when I spoke. But every day, I talked more. I said things like, "Good morning. How can I help you? Would you like anything else? Here is your order. Have a nice day." These simple sentences became easier every day. After 1 week, I noticed something interesting. I wasn't afraid anymore. I could speak to customers naturally. I could understand what they wanted. I could even have short conversations with them. One afternoon, an older customer came into the cafe. She ordered a cup of tea. While she was waiting, she asked me about my school. We talked for several minutes. She told me about her family. I told her about my plans for the future. When she left, she smiled and said, "You are doing a great job." That simple sentence made me very happy. I realized that a job was not only about earning money. It was also about meeting people. It was about learning responsibility. It was about making mistakes and trying again. A few weeks later, something unexpected happened. The cafe became extremely busy one Saturday afternoon. There were customers everywhere. People were waiting for their orders. One worker was sick, so we were short of staff. For a moment, I felt worried. I looked at Daniel. He looked at me and said, "We can do this." So we worked together. Daniel prepared the drinks. I took the orders. Mrs. Brown helped in the kitchen. We moved quickly, but we stayed calm. After a while, the cafe became quiet again. We looked at each other and laughed. We were tired, but we were proud. That day taught me something important. When a problem seems too big, don't panic. Stay calm. Work together. Take one step at a time. You may discover that you can do much more than you thought. My summer job lasted for 2 months. When the summer ended, I went back to school. I was sad to leave the cafe. Mrs. Brown gave me a small card. She wrote, "Keep learning. Keep smiling. Keep trying." Before that summer, I was afraid of making mistakes. After those 2 months, I became more confident. I learned how to talk to people. I learned how to solve small problems. I learned how to work as part of a team. Most importantly, I learned that confidence doesn't come before action. Sometimes, you have to take action first. Then confidence comes later. Today, when I remember my first job, I smile. It wasn't perfect. I made mistakes. I felt nervous. I didn't know what to do sometimes. But I kept going. And that is exactly how we learn English too. You don't need to understand everything on your first try. You don't need to speak perfectly. You don't need to know every word. Just keep listening. Keep trying. Keep learning. Little by little, your brain becomes more comfortable with English. Your ears become stronger. And one day, you may suddenly realize something. You're listening to English. You listened to another complete English story. Maybe you didn't understand every word. That's perfectly normal. Don't stop because you missed a sentence. Don't worry because you didn't understand everything. Just listen again. Each time you listen, your ears become stronger. Your brain becomes more comfortable with English. Little by little, English starts to feel natural. And one day, you'll understand English without translating. Thank you for listening. Keep practicing. Keep listening. And I'll see you in the next episode of Train Your Ear to Understand Fast English Without Translating.